The PACT Act is in jeopardy this morning after a decade of fighting for one Coastal Bend couple trying to pass legislation better protecting veterans exposed to toxic burn pits overseas. Supporters continue to meet on the steps of the Capitol, hoping they can will a final yes vote. Senators opposing the bill say things were snuck in. For some of its biggest champions, Burn Pits 360, based out of Robstown, they say that is far from the case. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Washington office released an infographic against the claims the measure did anything but support veterans exposed to toxins overseas. They also say between today and when the bill was first passed overwhelmingly by the Senate, only one sentence was removed due to a technical error, that no additional sections were added, and that nothing between the bill authorizes $400 billion in new spending. Rosie Torres, co-founder of Burn Pits 360, has been in D.C. since last Thursday. She says this is nothing more than partisan politics at work.
Partisan politics happening here in Washington, riding on the backs of veterans that are sick and dying. So we're still here, and the veterans they're all here. They're not going anywhere.
Torres and her supporters are calling their demonstration the PACT ACT Fire Watch, and they do not plan on leaving until they get a final vote. They also hope 2 Texas senators who flipped their votes from earlier come around in support.
I want to say to our senators in Texas, Senator Cruz, Senator Cornyn, that they shouldn't use veterans as political pawns, and that every day that they say no on this vote is another dead veteran who has died from cancer or from suicide.
Torres wishes it did not come down to this, but she and others on the steps of that Capitol Hill are still holding strong until they get the result they hope for. Senators go on break after this week, which is up in the ante for a formal vote. Stay with us on air and online as we continue to follow that group pressing for passage of the PACT Act.